Tired puppy. Well, we got out 3 days in a row for like walks and dog parks and stuff. Hiking one day, and she's not used to that anymore, I think, getting out that many days in a row. Going to exercise. She got her hair brushed today, her fur, her coat, and then a bath. So we got we have a surgery date for her now, and it's in a couple weeks. And then there's a long road to recovery that we kind of talked about last vlog. She also got to meet her vet for the first time, her new vet, and so hopefully that goes well. She's got to get some blood work done before her surgery, and yeah, it's going to be a long road, but she's pretty healthy, other than her joints, other than her hip joints and her elbows. Yeah. Hung out with my sister's dog today. He's pretty anxious too, and is weird about meeting new people and new dogs sometimes, but he's getting so much better over the past couple of years. Like a couple of years ago, I met him for the first time, and he was not having it. He was like, get away from me. And he was, really aggressive, but I mean, it's nervous aggression, right? Or it presents as aggression, but he's just nervous. And now she's done that a couple times too. Just kind of been really loud with people and barking and stuff when she's she's nervous, and we don't know why she's always as anxious as she is sometimes. Other times she's fine. Like, she can go into stores just fine. Like, she can go into Michael's and Canadian Tire and whatever. She's been in places, and she's always fine out there. And at the dog park, when there's new people and dogs, she's fine. But some people in some settings, she just is more anxious than she is when she's around a lot of people at once, outside or inside. So we got to work on some stuff. Hi, puppy. Hi. Oh, goodness. Oh, big stretch. Licking the wall. That's fun. Yeah. Licking the wall. We're gonna go. We're gonna go to the dog park, Wren. Oh, goodness. I just got here a couple minutes ago, and we're still saying hi. Yeah, what's that? Is that the thing that you tried to eat one time? She tried to eat my GoPro one time, and there's a couple little dents in there from her teeth. Hi. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Okay, let's do it. Whoa, that was fast. I need to do the outro for the vlog, talk about some other things. It's a beautiful night. It's not that windy. It's kind of warm. Haven't had snow on the ground for 4 or 5 days at least. Walking in shorts right now. It's a little chilly, but anyway, taking Wren to the vet tomorrow to get some blood work done and discuss some supplements for her joints. And surgery in Calgary is another week and a half out, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, trying not to be too nervous about it. It's just going to be that one step at a time thing. Which reminds me, I do want to talk about something a little bit, which is, I'm going to call it ACT, but the originator wants it to be called ACT, actually say the word ACT, but it is an acronym. Also, interesting tidbit, I learned that an acronym and an initialism are two different things. I didn't know what initialisms were, but found out that basically ACT, actually, you can say that as a word. Therefore, it's an acronym. It stands for, by the way, acceptance. Oh my goodness, I just forgot. Acceptance Commitment Therapy. But FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, It's not something you can say. You actually have to say the initials. You actually have to say FBI, and thus it is an initialism and not a creepy bike from the 1920s on your driveway. And thus it is not an acronym. So that's what I learned. But anyway, I have another one. Interesting choice of decor. Anyway, so my counselor has been having me read this book, which I think I've mentioned a little bit on here before. What is it called? Liberated Mind, How to Pivot Towards What Matters, I think. And Stephen Hayes, I believe, is the name of the author and the creator of the I don't know what to call it, the theory. And I don't know, I've employed some of those techniques in the past couple of weeks, and it's felt cool, it's felt better. I definitely feel like it is helping. I've decided that I'm not going to do a review on the book. I mean, I'll do a written one that I would always do from like Instagram, but I'm not going to do a video. But it's like, it's so big, and like I feel like everything that's in there, the book is over 400 pages, and it could be a quarter of that and still be, then it would just be like rich with information. Whereas right now there's just a lot of fluff and repetition. And it's funny because I had a conversation a couple weeks back about self-help books and what I think of them, so you can check that out because that definitely applies here to a degree. But anyway, some of the cool things, I guess there's one main thing I want to talk about, and that's diffusion, which is one of the pivots, as they label them. And basically, there's different methods and ways to do that, but one is just like, especially for like having anxiety and stuff, if you start to go down in a spiral and start to get hooked on these like negative thoughts and future potentials and things like that, you can just find a way to, there's different ways, but one of them is just being curious about your thoughts, acknowledging your thought, and being like, oh, that's a thought, and not labeling it as a negative thought, being like, I'm having a thought right now, let's explore that thought. Maybe questioning yourself, why am I having that thought? Oh, this is why I'm having that thought. That makes sense. And just kind of having a casual conversation, a more neutral conversation about it without adding any judgment to it. And I found that that's actually been helping. And also just kind of like accepting certain circumstances and not projecting my negative thoughts onto a potential future that I am not sure the outcome of, and catastrophizing. So it has been helpful with that. I definitely have been getting stuck on some things and getting hooked with some things, and I'm more aware of it, and I think I'm more aware of just my own feelings, and thus am able to get out of them easier sometimes. But if I can't get out of it quick, then I'm finding myself in an anxiety spiral about, I should be able to get out of this. What's happening? Why can't I? And then that makes it worse. But I'm still working on these methods. But yeah, if anxiety is a thing for you, I would definitely check out ACT theory, ACT theory, and read up on some highlights, because it might be something that you can employ that will work for you. And I'm sure I'll talk about it more later. But as for other videos this week, it's just a conversation that I had about something that I can't remember, so that's cool. It was a conversation about banning books. Should we ban books or not? And I kind of make a case for both sides of the fence there. Can't really get off the fence, but that's there. So with that, we will see you on another time.